You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
On this third day of December, nice to see the sun back, but the sun is fading already. We had clear skies for about 4 hours. Now high clouds are moving in, and we'll be in clouds for the next several days, and we'll deal with some rain at times. All the new data is in, so let's take a look at it together. Here's the upper air look around the nation this afternoon. You can see that new trough that's over the southwestern states that will be lifting out across the southern branch of the jet stream, providing kind of unsettled weather here with some rain at times tomorrow into Friday and maybe Saturday for parts of the state. So those clouds just hung tough last night. The low cloud deck, it stayed in place all night last night, which kept temperatures a little above freezing this morning. Finally, they dissipated because of subsidence, and we had nothing but sunshine for a few hours, but already high clouds are moving in. Those are high-altitude cirrus clouds, not rain-producing clouds, but the lower clouds are back off to the west. We'll see the clouds increasing tonight. And again, nothing on radar as we speak. Will be dry tonight, but some rain will likely move into the state tomorrow morning. So temperatures are all over the board again today. We've got 38 for Huntsville, low 50s at Mobile and Gulf Shores. Most spots are in the 40s today, which again is below average. We should be in the upper 50s to near 60 here in early December. We'll check the watch warning map. We've got winter storm warnings for parts of Colorado, New Mexico, the mountains getting their first big snow of the season there. A little late in coming, but they're getting it now. Winter storm watches in effect for some of the mountains up through parts of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana. Things are pretty quiet over the east. We do have a very low-end marginal risk of severe storms around Houston and Galveston and Port Arthur, Beaumont, Lake Charles. If you see the darker green on that map for this afternoon and tonight, but there's a very low-end threat. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder from the Texas coastal plain into southwest Alabama. Nothing severe. The air should be stable. And on Friday, again, maybe some thunder for South Alabama, but again, no severe storms are expected. So here's the rain for the next 7 days, and let me quickly see if we have the update, and it just came in. So let me drop that in the sequence. We'll watch it change together. And the basic concept is the same. The more meaningful rain events will be across the southern two-thirds of the state, south of Interstate 20. This is between now and Wednesday of next week, and almost all of this will be tomorrow through the weekend. At this point, much of next week looking dry. And you can see for South Alabama, rain amounts generally in the 2 to 3 inch range, which is good. That's needed rain. I know it's inconvenient, but we need it. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden about 1 inch and then under 1/2 inch for the Tennessee Valley and northwest Alabama. And we'll get the updated drought monitor product tomorrow. But clearly that rain is needed, and it's clearly needed especially over the southern two-thirds of the state. So let's walk you through this thing day by day. It's kind of a complex pattern here. The forecast has been changing a little bit back and forth. So let's look at all the new data. This is the European model fans 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. And again, the short wave is coming out across the southern plain states. Got a big trough over eastern Canada. And again, it's an active southern branch of the jet stream here, which makes timing out the rain fairly difficult. This is the European tomorrow. But let's go to the high-resolution HER model. HRRR, high-resolution rapid refresh. This is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. And if the model is correct, and again, it's going to struggle like we all do in these active patterns, but if the model is correct, and I think it's got the right idea, tomorrow morning, the better chance of rain will be across the southern half of the state. If you're in the Tennessee Valley, a decent chunk of the day will be dry. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, really close. You might see some rain during the day, but clearly the most widespread rain will likely be across the southern half of the state. Again, that's tomorrow morning. Now let's go to tomorrow night. This is at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, and it flips. The better chance of rain tomorrow night will be over the northern half of the state, but even South Alabama will see some rain as well. So, again, we've got high school football championship games going on tomorrow night this year. The Super 7 is in Birmingham at Protective Stadium, so obviously rain gear would be in order tomorrow night. Even during the day, I'd have something handy to keep the rain off your head in case it happens. But again, this will be a cool stratiform rain, not convective. No risk of thunder, lightning, severe storms, just cool and wet. So let's go to Friday. And all of a sudden, the European is trending drier. It's suggesting we'll have the statewide rain tomorrow night, ending really early Friday. And if this is correct, a decent chunk of the day Friday and Friday night will be dry. And understand it's a complex pattern and models will struggle. We're not going to take out the chance of rain, but it sure looks like any rain should be very spotty and very light. And that's good news for Jacksonville State football fans. They've got the CUSA championship game at home Friday night against Kennesaw State. And so for now, it looks cloudy and kind of chilly, but the chance of rain looks relatively small, which is good. A few days ago, it looked pretty wet. The news is much better. So what about the weekend, you ask? So Saturday, the European suggesting the better chance of any rain will be across the southern half of the state. All of Alabama should be cloudy. And highs the next few days will be in the 40s and 50s. It'll be pretty cool. But again, for Saturday at the moment, it looks like the best chance of rain across the southern half of the state. North Alabama, cloudy, cool, and there could be a little light rain or drizzle, but probably not much. Now, Sunday, the European is kind of suggesting the clouds will hang in place and there might be a few little patches of light rain. Probably not much. The better dynamic support is off to the east, but cloudy Sunday, maybe a touch of light rain or drizzle. And again, highs in the 50s for most of the state. And then Monday, we finally get into some drier air. Hopefully we'll see some clearing by Monday. And then Tuesday looks sunny and pretty chilly. Tuesday morning will be in the 20s for much of the state if we are clear. The high Tuesday will be in the upper 40s and 50s. And a week from today, this is Wednesday, December the 10th, again, a very active zonal flow here, which we expect in the cool season. Got a clipper coming down into the Great Lakes, and that will probably stay north of us. So again, that looks cool and dry. Let's keep going. 10 days out, this is Saturday, December 13th. Ooh, we're getting close to Christmas. High amplitude, ridge in the west, trough in the east. Trough moving off the Atlantic coast, northwest flow aloft here, and if this is right, it would be dry. So really a pretty good part of next week at this time looks rain-free. Rain for the next 15 days off the European ensemble, the AI version. The mean, it's between 1.5 and 2 inches between now and the 18th of December. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models. We're having a hard time getting up to 60, if you notice that. Most days, we've got upper 40s and 50s for highs, morning lows in the 20s and 30s. The coldest morning would be Tuesday morning of next week. In theory, the sky should be totally clear by then with lows in the 20s. And just in, latest long-range guidance, December 11th through the 17th. And if this works out, we're pretty close to average, pretty cold in the northeast, relatively mild in the western states. And hey, we got to roll a little Kid Cam, Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Today at Margaret Elementary School in St. Clair County, the kindergarten students. Hey, they love to learn about weather. They love to talk about weather. We had a really good session today. We talked about types of clouds, the fact that thunderstorms are good. They're a vital part of the water cycle. We need that rain. We talked about weather safety and much more. It's a fun school. Great group there, good teachers. So, again, thanks to everybody out at Margaret Elementary for a great time today. And last night, we were rocking and rolling at Ross Bridge. Yeah, do this every year. Kids and families come out, read a couple of Christmas books, and have just a good time. Most of these kids go to Deer Valley or Gwynn or Bumpus. But great time today. Thanks to last night, all the families for coming out. We read the Polar Express and some other books and had a lot of laughs and raised some good money for some ministries. So again, thanks to everybody out at Ross Bridge for that great time last night. So tomorrow I'm going to be in Dallas County at Valley Grande Elementary School. And then tomorrow night I will be in Tuscaloosa County at Coker at Freedom Farm. This is for a fundraiser for that ministry. And then Friday, going to be in Moulton, Lawrence County Signature School. And then Friday afternoon for lunch after that, I'll be speaking to the Drummond Heart of Education Award winners, our Teachers of the Month for the last year. And they come from various schools around the state. I love to encourage teachers. I'm in a school every day. and they do just an amazing job. Looking forward to that. Don't forget, I'll be on ABC 3340 News this evening, and every day you can catch me on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday evening, and God bless.